I am absolutely destroyed right now. Just finished the course. It's officially live. The whole explanation. I've been editing for the past 3 days for like every breathing, living second. But good reps. Learned. I look kind of fucked right now. Bedhead, everything. But got that physique earlier. This is starting. I'm gonna break down my cut. Gonna break down where I'm headed. I'm peak bulk right now. This was my deload week, so I didn't train all this week, so it gave me more time to just hammer away. Look at those eye bags. I'm completely destroyed. I got my little pink cup coffee. That definitely helped. But yeah, I'm gonna show you my cut. I'm gonna go over screen kind of my ideal body fat, where I'm at right now, how I got to where I'm at right now, and where I'm headed here for the cut. I'm looking currently. This is peak bulk. I haven't trained in a week though, but as you can see, I'm probably like 15-16% body fat. So this is how we're currently looking. This is where we're cutting from. Look decent, but I'll probably get around to, I'm thinking like 11 to 13% body fat, and then like I said, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I intend to do that and how I'm gonna do that. Small little talk before we get into the explanation and breakdown of how I've got here and where I'm headed from here, and we'll be on a computer and a chart for that. But all freshened up here. Past couple days have been kind of all over the place. Not so much all over the place. It was just kind of just dedicated to getting that course up. So, because it fully aligns with this and what I'm trying to do here, because now that the course is up, everything that I do from now on is just going to be referencing and sending you guys back to that course, because like I said in this previous clip, I live this, and everything that I'm going to be showing you moving forward relates to that course, and that's like solid basis foundation of everything I'm doing here. But just kind of apart from that, getting a little personal here, just life in general, kind of moving forward. I got a big move coming soon away from this place, which I really did like, but it's time to part ways. It was a good year, but we're gonna have to downgrade living for a little bit. It's all part of it, and I know this video is kind of all over the place. I'm gonna go explaining my fitness, and then a little bit of personal, and then gonna just mini vlog. I'll probably title it, but yeah, big move coming soon. I got a trip coming soon. Looking forward to that. I'll definitely film and vlog that. Get some footage out there, training footage and all of that. This mini cut coming soon, which is I'm actually really looking forward to. It's starting next week, so that's exactly what I'm making a separate video today on, explaining exactly what I'm doing to get heading into this mini cut. I'm looking pretty lean on this 178 weight, so I can't imagine what I'm looking like at 172. Apart from that, getting sidetracked by my lean handsomeness. I'm just kidding. But lot coming soon, and then just many little things here in life that's kind of annoying, car insurances and all of that. But it's part of life. I took a big blow in crypto. That sucked, and that was not that pissed me off. But it was a huge lesson learned. I'm putting that money towards something else that I think will be beneficial to where I'm headed in life with all of this. And it sucks. I had to take a pretty decent blow to the face financially, but everything happens for a reason. We'll just roll with it. Still got this, which is the main thing in my life, and I'm grateful and glad for it. I can share everything I do. Hopefully will help out some people get their fitness in order, and just, I don't know, something might click on one of these messages here, but just a little life update to add to this. Here we are. So I'm going to be kind of going back and forth. I have the main screen I'm looking at here, and I've kind of just explained what's going on and how we even got here. So starting off, what I'm looking at here is this 176 pounds. This was after a shoulder injury, actually. So this was a pretty bad injury. I've never been that injured in my life. And I was basically out of the gym for like 2-3 months of not training. My eating was kind of all over the place. I kind of lost motivation. It was a lot of rehab at the time. But as you can see, what happened here is at 176 pounds, I kind of lost a little bit of muscle and put on a little bit of more body fat. I think before I started, I'll bring up a picture here, but I was in the process of bulking. I think it was January. I believe I was around 175 pounds, around there. But obviously that 175 pounds compared to this 176 pounds, I have less muscle mass here and more body fat, and you can kind of tell the difference. And then I'm gonna go back and forth to kind of explain the pictures and with the charts. So here we have the body fat chart. So this is me in that picture I just showed you, this white section here. This was post 3-month injury. So like I said, I had a shoulder injury, so I couldn't really train anything. I had kind of no motivation. It was just bobbing back and forth. But anyways, that's how I looked on the outcome of that. So I started around, I estimate like 14% body fat. I was around 14, 15, maybe closer to 15. And then I went on a mini cut for 4 weeks. So that was May 19th to June 11th. And you can see everything that's labeled on this bottom left-hand side. And I went on a mini cut, and because my goal was to shred some of that body fat off so then I could go straight back into a bulk and regain that muscle that I lost. And the shedding the body fat just allows me to bulk longer, because when you bulk, even if you're gaining very slowly and it's a lean bulk, you're still going to put on body fat regardless. So I could have just bulked from here at 176 pounds, but then I would have got too fat. I probably would have hit like 182, 183, and I would not have want to walk around with that extra body fat. Even already here at 178, I feel like heavy breath, and it's not an ideal body weight to be at right now, especially with all the body fat. I feel unhealthy. But so I went on a mini cut, and I dropped to about, I'd say like 12.5 body fat from this picture in the center here at 172 pounds. So I did get shredded, gained a little bit muscle mass back after not training for that long. It was just natural, I lost a little bit, so it's pretty easy to just whack back on. So I got to 172, and I was looking pretty decent, and then that set me up for here. So this is a maintenance phase. So I went on a 2 weeks after I completed this cut. My shoulder was bothering me a little bit, so I went ahead and had 2 weeks of absolutely no training, and this also got me ready to bulk for another 10 weeks. And that just allowed me to recover a little bit, but I was at 172. This was the end of the cut there. I lost 4 pounds in 4 weeks, so about a pound a week. It's pretty quick, but it wasn't meant to be a sustainable cut, so it was going to launch me right back into a bulk, which of course I did here. So June 23rd, 23 to September 1st. Well, technically it ends because my mini cut starting this next September 1st. So I kind of just did it till then, but this is technically my bulk still, but not so much. But I just classify that because this is my deload week of the bulk. And either way, we bulked. We got to 178, so gained 6 pounds in about 8 weeks, because 8 weeks was actual gaining. 2 weeks account for the deload of the bulk. But I gained 8 pounds in about, I gained 6 pounds in about 8 weeks. So that was a pretty good gain rate, probably like a 0.75. So not too fast, but not too slow. Ideally, I'd wanted to be a little lower, but right now I'm sitting at, as you can see here, I showed you my physique earlier this video as well, but 178 pounds, definitely more body fat. I'd estimate probably around the 16%, 15 to 16%. See, there's more body fat here in the midsection. This bulk was really focused on just growing arms and arms, shoulder, meaning biceps, triceps, and shoulders. So I really put an emphasis on that. Also, the fact that my shoulder was still bothering me at the beginning of this bulk, so I put chest and back on the back burner because those exercises really mess my shoulder up. And yeah, that's pretty much sums up basically how I got here. This white zone is this 176. As you can see the difference, I put on quite a bit of muscle mass from 176 to 178. And notice how at 176 here, honestly, I don't think I was flexing, or maybe I was flexing. I don't think I was, but either way, abs were kind of blurry. Here I am flexing, but there's definitely still abs there. Even the fact that there's more body fat here, as you can see from the lower belly area than here, and I still have more prominent abs, even just these two up here. Then here, obviously, the abs came out a little blurry, but it's like 12.5, 13% body fat I estimate there. And then now I'm sitting at here. So the goal from here, I forgot to put the line on this chart, but I'm probably gonna go down to I hope to get to probably 12. This is 10, 11, 12, probably around here to here. 12 and 13%, that's my goal. I'm gonna lose pretty fast. Even on this 4 weeks, I was kind of all over the place on the cut. But I'm gonna be locked in because I'm gonna be documented, of course. But this is just showing where I'm headed in the future. So I'll probably look like around this, but maybe 170, maybe be a little leaner and just have a little more muscle mass on my arms because I really did hammer those. But that basically sums up how I got to this white section here. Went from this to 172. I lost body fat. This is just purely body fat. Maybe a little bit of muscle, but obviously everything looked way better. And then I bulked for 10 weeks, 8 weeks gaining to get to where I am today at 178 pounds. And I will be cutting probably about, like I said, 172 to 173 pounds. But that will be down here. And this was just a visual representation of kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing, the purpose of it. And yeah, like as you can see, I lost body fat. Muscle mass came back. Here I gained muscle mass and body fat. So now it's a matter of a cycle, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut again, get down to this, and then probably bulk again to here, and then start a traditional cut, which I'll explain down the line whenever we get there. But this was just an explanation of how I got to where I am today in this year, 2025. And yeah, this is what real results looks like. This is how the process looks for natural muscle gain and natural body fat loss. And my goal personally is just to go as far as I can with this shit. Naturally, of course. I don't think I'd hop on anything. Not in the near future, definitely. Maybe some test when I'm like 35, 40. That's about it. I don't really chase, getting overly big or like bodybuilder look. I just want to like max out my natural muscle mass and just look good, like the lifestyle. But that's pretty much it. And hopefully that clears up some things and kind of give you an idea on what a natural transformation looks like. But this is just a part of the vlog, and now let's wrap it up here. Wrapping up on the day here. Well, this channel related day, business, I guess I'd say. Edited some videos, peeped this super messy desk, and I got my meal there. All the essentials and necessaries there. We did everything we had to today. It's a pretty win day. Now it's time to go to work and I just realized I wasn't talking to the mic this whole time. Hopefully that was okay. It's going back to work though. We got work in an hour and a half. We got to start heading out. But yes, it's still work, obviously. Look at the setup. But it was a solid day. I got that little explanation in. Quick little thing. Along with this mini vlog, honestly, I was kind of just freestyling it right now. Seeing what's happening. But we got a video recorded to post. We got this to edit. So we got a lot to do in these next coming days. But perfectly set up. These past days I've been pretty pushing forward onto this, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm able to do this in this time and age. I'm 20 years old. I love this shit. I said it in the previous video, or was that the video I just made? But I genuinely love this shit. Like being able to talk right now as I am, just documenting my fitness because I genuinely love fitness, and I'm excited for this cut I have to look forward to starting Monday. Today's Saturday, And yeah, man, things are slow and steady. I can't complain. Um, Job is not ideal. Part-time job. I don't like it actually, but we have another job potential on the horizon that I'm looking forward to. So we'll hammer away at that. And yeah, it was a successful day today. Now I'll just head on to still it's like 2 something right now, almost 3. Work at 4. So we'll go ahead and finish this meal up here and then we'll go to work. Then I got my brother's birthday at the end of the day and that's going to wrap it up here. Short little mini vlog and yeah, take it easy.